I wrote down here, if a friend or relative needs a ride, say no. See, we get into trouble because we're in the real estate business, but people look at us funny. Our friends and family and clients look at us a little funny because we don't punch a time clock like you would working for IBM or McDonald's or one of those companies. If they want you here at 8 o'clock in the morning, you come in at 8 o'clock in the morning, you punch the time clock. If you're late, does your supervisor have a conversation with you, yes or no? Yes. Right. If you leave early, does your supervisor have a conversation with you, yes or no? Yes. Absolutely. In real estate, if you show up late, what happens? Hello? Nothing. Nothing. If you leave early, what happens? Nothing. So we're left to our own devices. And because we can, and no one's holding this over us, then we tend not to. And does that cost us money or not?
Yes.
So I wrote down here, we let our friends take our time. We let our friends take our time. But would you let your friend get in the way of a listing appointment? Hello? And yet, you are. If family calls you and says, hey, do me a favor, pick up a quart of milk on the way home, and I need it by 5 o'clock, and you weren't planning on leaving to go home till 6 o'clock. Does that ever happen? Yes. Happens all the time. And yet that hour of prospecting could be worth what to you? 10,000, 12,000, 25,000? And we're real fast to say yes. Stop doing that to yourselves.